Guys, please forgive me. I need to laugh. Please forgive me. You see this matter, eh? Sometimes when you look back, you say, eh? Well, why did I get myself involved in this yama yama? Yesterday, a friend of mine, brought my attention to a video done by a pastor, and I quote, a pastor who have been, and I quote, supporting JD. She's a blogger. And this woman was revealing what transpired between her and Freda. And she exposed that Freda used to send message to her to leave JD, to stop helping JD, and all these other, innuendos against JD to her. And she threatened to expose more, warning JD to be very careful about Freda, that Freda is not a friend, that Freda is, coming to her to say all these things about JD, Now, guys, remember, I said the same thing when Freda was sending messages to me, phoning me, telling me that JD takes, illegal, so, you know what I mean? JD is this, JD is that, he's lazy, he doesn't want to do anything against Cora, he's a user, and against her, and you see, there are some things that a woman can do against a man. If that man is not careful, hey, by the time those type of women finish with you, they will bring you closer. When they didn't succeed the first time, don't forget, JD Japa, JD ran away from her. Bring summer, isn't it? In order to stop infatuation, phoning, according to JD, phoning him morning, afternoon, night, and all that. Meanwhile, you are pretending to JD that you care for him. And then, boom, you are the same person going from one blogger who is supporting him, who is helping him. You're going from one blogger to the other to destroy his name and reputation. And excuse me, guys, remember, there was a blogger who in early 2023, before we even know who Freda is, who in early 2023 says that, hold on a minute, in September 2023, the woman said, hold on a minute, I know this woman. JD needs to be careful because this woman approached me in early 2023 to tell me that JD takes illegal, I don't want to mention the full thing on my video. Guys, remember that blogger says so. That is blogger number 1. Then she approached 2 other people. And those people, they have evidence. Slagging JD off. This was after she lost her page. You know the page that JD mobilized us to promote her, to follow her. That page, when she lost it, not because of anything, it's because she was going after Cora. Everything is Cora. Even though Cora didn't do nothing wrong with this woman. Don't let anybody fool you, okay? Now, apart from the 2 people that this lady, this same Freda, have gone to be destroying JD to them, calling him all sort of names. This was in late 2023. Oh, boom! Look at this new information yesterday from this pastor that has been, and I quote, supporting JD. Look at what she is saying now, that Freda have exposed to her about JD and telling her that she should stop supporting JD, she should leave JD. In the email, the threatening email I got in 2024, leave JD. Leave JD. As if JD is a baby that somebody like me will want to continue putting on my back. When I know that this association is dangerous for my own health. Hello, are you okay? Apart from myself, this blogger who exposed that Freda approached her in 2023, January or February, early 2023. Apart from that, the two people, yeah, that have evidence, yeah, they contacted me and have evidence that Freda was slagging JD off to them and calling him the same thing he reported to me. He was telling them the same thing. That is how many people? Yeah, 4 people. Remember the woman, the one I said she's very good in comedy. What did she say? That Freda told her. Didn't she say the same thing? She too. She said the same thing, isn't it? That Freda slagged JD off to her, trying to convince her that JD is this, JD is bad, JD is, you know. And now look, the pastor too, and I quote because she called herself pastor, so the pastor too, I came forward and say JD is, you know, that JD, you know, should run away from Freda, you know. And some of the things she said, I recognize some of the things Freda told her, because Freda told me the same thing. Freda told me the same thing. But you say one thing that should concern everybody, you have to ask yourself, number one, didn't JD heard from different people what Freda has been saying to them about him? Of course he heard. JD hardly missed anything that is going on Facebook. So ask yourself, why is JD not running with all these red flags? Boom, 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 left and right. He's not running. It's not running. Why? Controversy. Controversy brings in what? Is it the money? Can you prioritize that with the, you know, with the children? Okay, look at where this same Freda and the other one from Pennsylvania, Zoe, I've put in. Didn't I told you guys? It is those 2 women. And those 2 women are the one he opened his house, the door to his house to. Anything you see happening now, they egging. But you see one thing that is so weird is that, you see those 2 women, they were, you know, communicating or trying to get the attention of Cora. Zoe confessed that, look, you know, before I started supporting JD, I was sending gifts to Cora, I was supporting Cora, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Whereas Freda came from the same states as Cora. Yes. You understand? And Freda is not JD's friend. Freda was communicating with Cora. Freda was advising Cora. Now, Cora listened to all the advice, isn't it? Now look what happened. And now that she achieved that, and don't forget, when she was communicating with Cora and they were, you know, according to Freda, because that's what she told me, she was going behind everyone to be sending messages through Instagram, according to that blogger, through Instagram to blogger, say, oh, JD takes illegal substance. You understand? This was early January, early 2023. So, but look at JD, who apparently need everybody to focus on donating for a solicitor's fee. That these two women, have put him into egging him to fight Keho, egging him, go for wahala. Instead of him to fully focus on his page on that, what did he do? Is promoting the same woman who has been going from one person to the other, the people who are supporting you, promoting that person semi-fake gig that she have in Germany. Anyway, you see, where I grew up, it's like 1.5 hours drive to that club. That club is known for, sexy party, sex party, swing, and all that kind of stuff. And she's not on their website. I don't know, maybe this morning they put her on their website. Make una sit down there. But you see, JD is not going to run no pastor unless you put those critical evidence out there. Because that's the only way he ran away from Flora. And people were telling her, run, no, JD. JD didn't listen to them. Until Flora dumped that audio. That audio that was used against him during the divorce settlement, okay? If you don't drop those evidence, JD will not run. JD will not run. Because sometimes, when they think they are smarter than everyone, you want to clash this head to them. You are the one who will be going back and forth to court. Can you imagine? I was laughing my head off, guys. I will come back later when I finish what I'm doing. I love you guys. It was just funny. When you look at the dynamics, you look at what is happening, you say to yourself, hold on a minute. You have to go and do Thanksgiving again in church for God showing you the path, the exit. Sometimes when God give you that exit, you you walk through that exit, it is because God wants to protect you from further wahala. Can you imagine? Pastor, Beleo, welcome. Welcome to the truth, the realization. I love you guys.